it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion.
Out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stopped. Bring up third down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They draw first blood in this national title game. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal? It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit.
Oh, he's bringing it back. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Give it to the back again. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Oregon. They strike first in this national title bout. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Heading left after the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Catch is made down the middle. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! They begin to fight back here in this championship game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Right, will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more in that play.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The Hawkeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Iowa. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And so, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And it's a direct snap. He's keeping it. Defense ready for the Wildcat. This is a short gain.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A nice Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throwing DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down after that previous play. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ducks! Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, throwing touchdowns in their last possessions. And the single back takes the handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And the Hawkeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense really clicking here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. The offense with some pre-snap motion on the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the running back takes the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Breaks into the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Iowa. There was no catching him that time.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
pass here on second down.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of the tight end.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down.
On the move now.
He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down, out of the shotgun.
Looking to scramble.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly out of the wideout.
He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
First and goal, handoff. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the point after is good. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw now on 1st down.
He escapes the pocket. It's another deep shot.
And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense is coming after him. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
On the move now. There's contact on the throw. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. And the Ducks will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush closing in. Then he's sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Great call here going to that nickel defense, getting him more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. It gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Just able to get it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, his quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And that's around the quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. No press here. The defense backing away. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Hawkeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Running with purpose. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Direct snap. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The quarterback looks to his right. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll run it from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Iowa.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Is that a championship-winning play? A defensive score to take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Could we potentially be looking at the MVP of the national championship game after that play? Big-time stop by this defense, but more importantly, taking matters into their own hands and putting 6 on the board themselves. Interesting now to see how this game will finish.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Toss play, running right.
He finds some space. Picks up the force, looking for more.
They'll carry his steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Caught by the receiver.
Tackled at the 8 after the completion. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Back, looking to throw for it on third down.
He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. All right, second down and goal.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Iowa.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
42.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Takes the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Quick throw over the middle. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Working clock with the ground game. Look out, he's in the clear.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Gives it to the back. Tiny space at the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. First down, we're going to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Back to throw again. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The pass ball's incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the runner brought down after just a short game.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. It's third down for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. The coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Iowa Hawkeyes.